The Warrior Surf Foundation has supported military veterans heal from both physical and mental wounds suffered during combat with the healing power of the ocean. Well, to keep their mission going, we wanted to invite Stephanie Dasher, Executive Director for the Warrior Surf Foundation, and Austin Stukins, a program graduate, to share more on its upcoming Golf Classic, a big event that you have every year.
Yes.
First of all, if I can start by saying thank you both for your service.
Thank you.
Now, Austin, you took the 12-week program yourself, and so I'm curious, first of all, in what branch of the military were you in, and why did you feel that the Warrior Surf Foundation was a good next step coming back into civilian life?
Sure. You know, I was in the Marines for 8 years, absolutely loved it, led Marines in combat in Iraq. It was an honor and privilege of a lifetime. And after that, I had an illustrious career in politics. Worked all the way up to the top, working for the President of the United States. And then there was a natural transition period in my life, and I moved to Charleston. I've always loved Charleston, and I've always loved surfing. And you know, in transitional periods in your life, we always find struggle.
Sure.
But for me, I was in a position where, you know, I'd kind of gotten to a place where I needed to figure out what's the next step in my life. And it was a struggle and a challenge for me. And you know, I missed a lot of the camaraderie and the community spirit that we have in the military. And I found it at Warrior Surf. I mean, it really changed my life, but the mission in and of itself of Warrior Surf is one that champions not only promoting that kind of community fellowship, but you know, really and truly, it's about changing lives and saving lives.
Yeah.
And being a part of that since day one has always been something that's been really empowering to me.
Yeah, that's a profound way of stating it. And for you, you experienced it in a little bit of a different way. You discovered Warrior Surf through your husband. So tell us more about that.
Yeah, so he was actually being seen at the VA, had done a few programs over there, and one of the physicians he was seeing at the VA mentioned Warrior Surf, and he told me about it, and I said, oh, that sounds really exciting, I'll sign us up. And you know, he said no. And so I was like, well, I signed us up anyway.
Yeah. Listen to your wife, everybody.
Yes. And I drug him out to the beach, and when he first went, you know, it wasn't something that he was enjoying. He was struggling to make connections, and over the course of his time in the program, I really watched him open up and start to make those connections, change the way he was interacting with his family, with community members, and you know, just personally saw a lot of growth. And I, you know, was like, okay, I think this is a really amazing program. Maybe I can help volunteer. And so I know that you've spoken with Andy in the past.
Of course, yes, the founder, Andy Manzi, yeah.
Yes, I reached out to him, and I was just like, give me something to do. And
he found something for you to do.
Yes, he found something for me to do.
Which I think is great. And you know, to keep this mission going is so important. We've said it time and time again, Charleston and this area is home to the most veterans in South Carolina. And so the way in which we help heal veterans, and they come from all over too. They're not just for people who live here. So the work that they do, though, and the dedication that they have to our military men and women is priceless. So seeing it on the other side as an observer to your husband's healing, and to see those changes, those positive changes in him, you could see how powerful this experience was. So what was the program like? It's a 12-week program, Austin, and so you're not just surfing, though. It incorporates other things.
No, not at all. In fact, it also incorporates wellness and yoga. What I found through that, through the practice of mindfulness, through the practice of wellness, through yoga and surfing, was that really and truly they all melt together to kind of be this transformative experience. And you know, the program in and of itself, it is 12 weeks long. It's a fast 12 weeks. But after you're done, you're taking something with you that you're going to carry for the rest of your life. And you know, we've got veterans that come from Florida, North Carolina, you know, you name it, and they come and they drive down every weekend to participate in the program, and then they stay. And more importantly, they stay involved with the community no matter where they go, how long they've been there. You know, so when I say that the experience is transformative, it's something that really gives back to those veterans in ways that they could never imagine. You know, we've got veterans that have come to this program that have struggled with far more than meets the eye. You would never look at someone who's, you know, gone down the walk of life such as I have and probably say, oh, well, here's a guy that's all well put together, but maybe they don't know that I struggled with PTSD when I got back from Iraq. Maybe they don't know that I've seen so many struggles in life, but this program really set me on the right path and really helped me out a lot.
Because being a part of the military, there's a stoicism there, right? So you don't necessarily know what's going on inside, but this is precisely why the events such as the golf tournament that's coming up is so very important. So just real quick, if you can give us some details on when it's happening. I know all the teams are filled up,
yes,
but you're looking for sponsors.
That's right.
Okay.
So it's May 20th and 21st. We're having a cocktail dinner fundraiser on the 20th, so that's the night before. And then we'll have the golf tournament the following day.
Fantastic.
So tickets are still on sale for the cocktail dinner. It's a really great opportunity to come out, not only and meet some of the veterans that have gone through our program like Austin, but also to learn where we've been and where we're planning on going.
It's so great to have you both here. Thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks for having us.
We're back after this.